Hey, what's going on YouTube? I just got a little EDC update. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. I'll try not to make this video too dang long, but you know me. Once I get rambling, I start rambling. Anyway, I'm rambling. This is my basic everyday carry here. I always have what's here on me, regardless of anything else I might have with me. Just my basic EDC, my knife, my gun, my chapstick, my spare magazine, my keys with a flashlight multi-tool, my stun gun, 8 million volt stun gun, 8 million something stun gun, and my wallet and my EDC knife. This is a Kershaw folder. It's been with me for a while, and I'm really happy with this knife. It's really done me good, but I just got a new EDC knife. I'm going to be retiring this Kershaw, and I'm going to start carrying a new EDC knife. The knife I'm getting, I've been trying to do, I've been looking at budget knives, like quality, budget-friendly EDC knives. And there's a ton of them out there, and the first real one I went with after watching a bunch of videos and sort of seeing what I like and what I don't like and this and that. Something drew me to this one, so this will be my first purchase of a budget EDC knife for myself, and I went with the Ganzo Firebird FH21. This seems to be an awesome knife, and basically what I'm saying is this is the knife I chose for my EDC knife, my first budget EDC knife. Firebird by Ganzo FH21. We'll take a look at this thing. Take it out of the box. This knife did come a couple of days ago. I have checked it out already, but this is the exact way it came, and I've just been sitting on it for a couple of days here anyway. Anyway, you got this little cardboard box. A very nice little microfiber pouch for this thing. Branded Ganzo tools. Got the little Firebird logo there. Very nice little pouch. I don't really plan on carrying my EDC knife in a pouch, but it's there anyway, in case you want to store it or whatever. This is an awesome friggin' knife. I fell in love with this knife. The first couple of videos, that's actually the first video I saw on this knife. I was just thought it was really cool. This is really a beautiful knife. This is D2 steel. Check the action out on this thing. Beautiful. Beautiful blade. Beautiful D2 blade. Got the Firebird logo on the blade. Firebird Ganzo FH21 D2. I don't know if you can see that, but this is an awesomely well-made knife. You got G10 scales here, milled out with some kind of design in here. I don't know if it's an arrow going towards the pivot or some kind of burst coming out of the pivot, but it's really milled in there nice, and I'm really digging that. It's a beautiful looking knife. The steel clip is very nice. Rides deep in the pocket. This is a right-hand tip-up knife only, non-reversible clip. The jimping on the top of the blade is very. It's not aggressive, but you definitely know it's there, and you definitely know your thumb ain't going nowhere. Very, just very tractionist, if that's a word. Really good traction on the thumb. You got a nice finger groove here, where the flipper actually comes up out above the handle of the knife, and gives you a little extra room there for your finger to be sitting on that. There also is little jimping on the edge of the flipper tab. This is a liner lock knife. It's a very nice liner lock. It seems to be holding well in there. I believe the liners are a little recessed into the handle here. They're almost invisible until it comes up to start coming out for the liner lock here. Very nice liners there. It's an open back design here. I don't know exactly what you would call that, but there's no closure in there. There's no piece to close that. I don't know exactly what it's called. You do have a really nice lanyard hole here, which is also G10, and I think this is just an awesome friggin' knife. Now you got a 3.5-inch D2 steel blade here, 4.3-inch handle, with an overall length on this knife of 7 3/4 inches. I'm sorry. Speaking of ounces, this knife is 3.4 ounces. Super light, feels great in the hand. When it's in your hand, it feels like it belongs there. And I don't have, small hands. I don't have tiny hands. I mean, they're not gigantic, but they're, decent sized, and this thing feels like it belongs there. The clip is not, causing a hot spot on my palm at all. Just feels really good in hand. It is G10 scale handle here, beautifully done. There's not an edge on this thing. There's not a sharp edge on this. It's really beautifully made. It's a flat grind blade with a nice swedge up here. Looks really good. I like the way that swedge, it just comes straight across the blade. It doesn't go down. It just looks like it's just continuing right off the blade. It's really nice. And I mean, for a budget knife, you can't go wrong on this thing. This thing was $30. You can get this knife for $30. And, I think it's worth every penny. And if this is the kind of quality knife that budget knives come in, I mean, I don't see any reason not to get these. This is an awesome knife. I'm super happy with this purchase. And that's the bottom line. That's what counts. I'm happy with the purchase. I did my own research. I saw what I liked and what I didn't like. I found something in a budget price range, and I think I'd made a totally good decision on this. When I justify, a $30 EDC knife to myself, this goes above and beyond. I mean, you could pay a double for this, no problem. Anyway, just wanted to go over this. This is going to be my new EDC knife. Also, the detent is beautiful. It's sort of a drop blade design. The detent is really nice. You can feel the detent, and then it just loosens right up. This action is awesome. Once it passes that detent, you drop that thing closed. It's a beauty. Action is smooth as butter, and you can't go wrong on this thing for a $30 EDC knife. I mean, I would say, I'm not going to call it a heavy duty, heavy usage, EDC knife, But I'm gonna say for daily, daily life, if you're not really abusing your EDC knife crazy, if you're gonna use it to light to medium duty applications, this thing is gonna kick ass, man. I'm telling you. Great action, beautiful knife, the Ganzo Firebird FH21. I'm super happy with this purchase, and I'm really looking forward to getting more high quality budget EDC knives. They're beautiful. I'm not really a knife guy, I literally almost know nothing about knives, but when I got this thing in my hand, I was a little awestruck. I'm not gonna lie. It really, I was awestruck, and I just sit here and I just admired it for about 5 or 7 minutes when I first, got it and first took it out of the box. It's just a beautiful knife, and I got nothing else to say on this, guys. But for $30, I mean, get a Ganzo Firebird FH21. You cannot go wrong. I'll let you go on this one, guys. Thanks for watching. Give a like, a comment. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Give a like, whatever. But I'll catch you guys on the next one, and I'm super stoked to start carrying my new EDC knife. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you soon, and keep out of trouble.